Okay, there are several divisions in your business that needs to be systematized. Number one is traffic. Okay, traffic. Again, we're talking about in the context of how do we multiply time through systems creation and keeping our focus on in precise areas that we need to focus on. Okay, so we've got traffic. Everybody gets that. Traffic leads to. Okay, hey Cameron, what's up, man? Okay, so we're building a list. Okay, we got traffic. We got list. List is going to evolve into a category of prospects. Okay, prospects. There's a difference between list and a prospects. I'll tell you that in a moment. And then we have sales. Okay, and then we have the good old money. What is money really, man? It's an idea. It's a concept. People kill for money. Crazy. But what dollars? I don't have any on me right now, but money, it's like people use credit cards. This is my gold card. It's way more important than money. Way more valuable than money. Tell you that, right? But I'll tell you, take a look at a credit card. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's air. It's an idea. It's numbers, digits on a computer. It's nothing. Yet people kill for that kind of stuff. Crazy, right? That's a different topic for a different day. But everybody's after this money thing, right? So how do we get that, right? How do we get that? Because money, and why? Because money equals the good life. Okay, that makes you happy. Okay, makes you happy. So what I want to do is I want to create systems for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories. I want to create systems. Let me talk to you a little bit about these, okay? Systems. So I can multiply time by creating systems. And so time equals money, okay? So how do I multiply time in traffic generation? How do I multiply time in traffic generation? Give you a couple ideas here. I want to keep these shows down to, well, way below an hour mark. So, but we're gonna have to chop. Again, if you dig this kind of stuff, I teach all this. We get into all of this in great detail. Just create yourself an account in 4percent.com. Take a look at what we've got. But I want to multiply traffic by creating marketing assets. Okay, marketing assets. What is a marketing asset? I'll give you an example. Everybody is going for one-time shot deals. Okay, most people, 99% of people in our space are going for the easiest thing. The easiest thing. And here's what the easiest thing. Can I just buy traffic without doing anything, without touching anything, without writing anything, without like what's the easiest traffic I can get? What's the cheapest traffic I can get without doing anything? How can I get the most traffic for nothing? And I can't even do anything because I'm a newbie. I don't understand it. Okay, that's amateur. That'll never be successful. So what you want to do is you want to do things that most people, again, what the masses are doing is not working. Never works. You never want to follow the masses. Masses going nowhere. Okay, you want to go with the elites. What the elites are doing. Okay, so you want to go. Don't follow the herd. Here's what I'll tell you. Focus on creating marketing assets. Okay, what is that specifically? A marketing asset in traffic generation could be things that are difficult, perceived to be more difficult for amateur marketers. Less competition, okay? Almost no competition, way better quality traffic. And what I want to do is I want to plant. It's like planting these seeds for a garden. So you planted a seed, and then you planted another seed, and then another seed, and another seed, right? And then you have your garden, and you care for it, and then your garden grows. But when the seed is planted, something is happening underneath the soil, right? It draws the sun, it gets the nutrients from the ground, and it grows. Same thing can happen in this first pillar of traffic generation, right? So give you an idea. YouTube right now is great. So what you do is you can create marketing assets, not sales angled kind of videos. Those will never be good for you, right? But you want to start creating yourself so that the rest of this process, right, it needs to be strategic so that it's a natural flow, right? If you attract a human right here, okay, what's traffic? It's a human. It's a human being. It's a guy, it's a gal, it's a person, human being like you, like me, right? We have feelings, we have desires, we have, you know, things that we want, dreams, all that. And so if you strip down this idea of traffic to a single person, and then you think, okay, how can I create marketing assets to a single person that would make sense to him, that would make you, the advertiser, right, or the publisher, the marketer, stand out head and shoulders and create a bond with this guy or gal, this person, so that he digs you right away without even knowing you, right? And then as he follows through this process, this person right here becomes way more valuable for you when it comes to money, and he loves it, and it's a win-win. You love it, he loves it, okay? And you're building a real business around it, okay? So, for example, there is a way for you to create systematic traffic generation. So, and I teach this. If you guys are in the Internet Traffic Mastery, there's a blueprint. This is your Bible for traffic generation. That's it. This is your Bible for traffic generation. Forget about, like, Facebook is going backwards for the first time ever, right? For the user growth. The advertising cost is way up, 300, 400, 500% in some markets, higher, to acquire a customer, to get a transaction, to get a conversion on Facebook, okay? It's gonna get crazier. Instagram is tying up their, cracking down on things. Facebook is changing algorithms. You gotta pay a lot more money to reach your followers, okay? It's always changing, okay? So I'll tell you this, there's gonna be a day to where, just like in Google, Facebook advertising will be nearly impossible to win in. It's coming. Just wait for it. Okay? If you're relying on that alone, like most people in your space, you're host. Okay? You're gonna wake up one day, your business is gone because you never learned traffic generation. So what I want to do is I want to create systems in traffic. We're talking retargeting. Follow the plan. Okay? Internet Traffic Mastery. Everything you need to know about traffic. Just follow it, master it, create yourself a system for traffic generation. Okay? So what you can do is you create marketing assets in traffic. I'll tell you this, another one without going, so list, okay? So list generation, this is where you get your people to opt in, okay? This is where people opt in. Now, how can you systematize your opt-in, okay? Well, you systematize your opt-in, again, we talked about this a little bit on one of the previous shows, but as you get traffic and they're going to your landing page, so this is where you systematize your opt-in process. Okay, so what you do is you create a list, they opt in, they go to your list, so you can split test your landing page. Okay, this whole landing page needs to be split tested because that's how you multiply. We're talking about multiplying your effectiveness, right? You split test multiple landing pages, that's systematized, but then you get them to your autoresponder. Okay, so your list now. You go from this bucket or from this pillar to this pillar, which they become your prospects. Okay, I have to laugh every time when I see marketing concepts or marketing practices when people are going like this. Okay, check it out. You got yourself opted in. Okay, I experienced this. I have like this email account that I opt in, just kind of checking out what's going on in the industry, and that's my junk. I never check it unless I wanted to check it, right? And so I noticed so many marketers out there, man. I would get on their list right here, okay? At one point in time, I would be interested in whatever they were marketing to me. And then so I'm on their list, and so this is their sales letter here. This is their sales letter. And so what they're doing is they're hammering me right from their email. They would send me an email saying, hey, different angles, constantly sending me to the sales letter. Dude, I already seen that. I didn't respond to it. It didn't get my attention, right? I don't want it. That's why I didn't buy it. And you sending me 16 messages, sending me to the very same thing from the same angle, straight from your email list, straight to that sales letter, it's just dumb. It's not working. If it didn't work for the third time, do you think seventh time will work? If you just keep hammering me with the same buy message, it's amateur way of marketing. You know what I mean? Here's a better way. What you want to do, okay? If you're 4%er, here's what you're gonna do. You will understand that, and again, this goes back to the awareness. So what you do is you have your sales thing. This is how you work your prospects. This is systematizing your prospects now, okay? So you got your sales page, whatever the thing that you're selling, okay? You move it out a little bit, okay? And you put it over here. And you keep it there. It's there. That's how you make your money, okay? If you're selling one thing, that's how you, but you got this list. Don't hammer them like everybody else. But what I want to do, okay, is I want to create marketing assets for prospects, okay? For prospects. Here's what this means. This guy opted in, obviously wanting to get the result that whatever I'm selling is promising to deliver, okay? This becomes not so much relevant as this. So what I can do is he already saw that when he opted in, because that's typically how people get, see that they offer right away. He didn't respond, okay? So I might follow up, the next follow-up email just to kind of make sure he saw that. But then if he did not buy, I'm gonna stop hammering him because he already said no, right? He saw that, he opened an email, he did not respond to the offer. So instead of being like amateur, beating them to death, right? Here's what you do. You create your marketing assets and you cultivate your prospect, because your list turns over to being a prospect. And so what you can do, this can be your blog post, or it can be a video, right? And you can talk about, never talk about the product. You always talk about the result. You talk about the possibility. You talk about the painting on the wall and how beautiful it's gonna look, instead of trying to sell him a drill. Hey, this is the best drill. It's got these features, and it's got, dude, I don't want to drill, dude. I don't want to drill. I just want to have a painting on the wall. So that's why I need to buy a drill. You get the picture? Okay? Is this making sense, everybody? You guys are alive? Okay, I get them too. Yeah, I get them too, right? Okay, so check it out. So what I want to do is I want to talk about, dude, here is, imagine how your painting is going to look like. Here are some of the examples of similar paintings. So we talk about this if you want to sell in the drill, okay? So now, and if you're a smart marketer, you provide value, okay? You provide value. You provide advice. That's where you become more valuable, okay? And so you send him emails, okay? Sending him to these value sequences. And they're different. They're not hammering people all the way, always to the same thing. Okay? You're talking to them from different direction. You didn't okay, you saw this message, great. Let's talk about this. Maybe you can survey them. So see what I'm saying? So I want to systematize my prospects category. I want to systematize that. That's how I can multiply time, right? So that way I can focus on having it's marketing 101. It's not like a rocket science or anything like that. But I want to create systems. And these systems serve a few points. It needs to raise my my value in the marketplace, okay? It needs to create better bond with me and my prospects. And it needs to sell stuff. But I never sell stuff directly. I always sell it indirectly, okay? And so this is a pre-framer. You can review the products. You can review, feature different things. You can talk about benefits. You can talk about, you always talk about the result. And then at the end, your call to action is super simple. Hey, by the way, if you enjoyed this, check out this. I think you might like it. 30 seconds call to action. That's it. If the video, 10 minutes. If the post is, 500 words, just a little paragraph at the bottom with one link. You don't have to hammer them. You see what I'm saying? So you become somebody that your people respond to, and they open your emails, and they look forward to your next email because there is genuine value that you deliver to them. And if there is no genuine value, if it's just pitch, you're toast, you're done. Forget about it. Close up the shop, go home, forget about it, right? So that's how you work your prospects. Now sales, when you have one sale, there's got to be a system for you, okay? I want to systematize. Again, how do I multiply time? I understand systems. I want to have one sale turn into what? I want to multiply. I want to have one sale turn into multiple sales, right? Same guy. If I do it right, same guy. Bonding. This is the bonding process right here. Okay. Sales. I want to have that person willingly. Okay. Not because I hammer him, not because I pressure him, not because I'm selling him a comp plan. Okay? I'm getting passionate about this because, dude, it's crazy what's going on in our industry right now. No wonder people are going circles and circles. Okay? If this dude bite into a comp plan, the only thing you can sell him here is talk about more comp plan, and that's why you're gonna get slaughtered by FTC. Be very careful.